What up, everybody? It's your boy, this my Sneakerhead in the house, coming with a brand new vid. Before we get started, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, comment. It truly goes a long way. Welcome to episode 2 of my history lessons, and today I will be giving a brief history on the Black History Month collection by Nike. Now again, like I always say, this is just what I found. If there's anything inaccurate or inconsistent, let me know in the comments below. It took me a little while to find all this information, so hopefully I could just show y'all a little bit or tell you something new that you weren't fully aware of. So with that being said, I'm going to get right into it. You'll just be seeing the pictures of the different Black History Month lines in this vid. And then at the end, I'll show which Black History Month shoe for 2015 that I picked up. Let's go. Alright, so the Black History Month collection began in 2005. And the same reason as it is now is where it started back in 05. It was a limited edition sneaker in which they used to celebrate and honor coaches, athletes, individuals who positively impacted their sport with courage and determination. That's Nike's official mission statement. Now, portions of the proceeds do go to a particular organization that Nike has worked with. The very first Black History Month shoe that dropped was the Air Force One Low Black History Month. Now, these actually re-retroed February 6th of this year and was limited to 2,000 pairs. But I'm not an Air Force One guy, so I didn't even try to go after those. But that was the very, very, very first Air Force BHM sneaker. And so previously the Black History Month collection wasn't super popular. A lot of people did buy the kicks, but you know, compared to the last 3 years or so, 2 to 4 years, it's been crazy the last 2 to 4 years in terms of how popular it's been. So moving on to 2006, Nike again did another Black History Month collection shoe. I actually like this a little bit more than the 2005. This was an Air Force One Low. Love the gold, love the silver hang tag that it came with, and love the color arrangement in this one. And again, I'm not an Air Force One fan, especially with the lows, but these were really sick. The next pair came out in 2007. That was actually an Air Force, not an Air Force. That was actually the Air Max 90 Black History Month. Now these to me are wild, and I haven't really seen many pairs of these around. I would love to actually have this in my collection, but I really love the materials, the different colors and pattern arrangements. Really like this shoe. But then in 2008 they returned with another Air Force One BHM, and I don't know what the theme was in this one. Wasn't feeling this at all when I found this shoe online. I found a picture of this shoe online. I don't know the story behind it, but I do not like this Air Force One Low. Then 2009, this one was actually pretty sick. This one too I would probably cop. I love how it had the black, red, and green pattern, the icy bottom, the predominantly black silhouette with the imprint or laser print on there. These were hella dope. This I definitely would add. So the 07 and the 09 to me were the best Air Force One Low BHMs. Again, I don't see anybody really with these, so I don't know if they weren't popular, if they really limited the pairs. If somebody knows that, put that down below. Now 2011, they didn't do anything in 2010. 2011 though, they brought it back, and that's where they started to branch out. They started to include signature athletes on their collections, as well as a whole bunch of signature lines. So you had Hyper Dunks, you had the KD 3s, you had the LeBrons, you had the Kobe's. So you had a lot of kicks that were part of the signature collection there, which was pretty dope. They finally decided to branch out, and I think it really worked in their favor. The color combination was really dope. As you can see by the pic, they had 8 brands, 8 different sneakers here in the collection. And then on top of that, there was a second collection that was dropped in 2011, where this was actually pretty sweet. You had the Air Jordan 3, BHM. You also had the Air Force One, the Kobe 6, and the Chuck Taylor. So you actually had quite a few kicks. So you had, what, 12, 13 different kicks, along with the PE collection that dropped in 2011. So these are really, really dope, really, really nice shoes here. And I definitely wish that I was into the sneaker game at that time. I definitely would have copped those if I had the opportunity. So yeah, in 2012, Nike released a sportswear collection along with signature shoes like the LeBron 9s, the Kobe 7s, the KD 4s. This collection was hella dope. I mean, I really, really like this collection. The Air Max 1s were sick. They had they had the Blazers, and then of course, as I mentioned, the Kobe's and Air Force 1s. And it looks like they even had a Huarache line in 2012, which was fire to me. Like, you don't really see Huaraches, but I have not been able to find those Huaraches anywhere. They are super, super dope. But this line to me was one of the best Black History Month lines. And again, I wasn't really getting back into sneakers at the time because of the fact that you know, finances and what I was trying to do at that time. I wasn't really collecting sneakers at the time. I took a long break from collecting sneakers, but I do kind of regret not having the opportunity to cop these. But these were sick here, and almost every one of these shoes were just fire to me. So even the Air Force Ones were pretty nice, even though they were my least favorite of the pack. Yeah, and then they started finally releasing apparel to go with the kicks. I mean, where they have a full thing where you can get a full BHM outfit. Basically, it started, you know, 2011, 2012. Before it was just the shoes, but Nike really branched off and did that here with the 2012 collection. Moving on to 2013, this to many was the favorite line in terms of the Black History Months. You had the big three: Kobe, KD, and LeBron with their Kobe 9. I'm sorry, the Kobe 8, KD 5, LeBron 10s. The LeBron 10s were hella dope. Those were my favorite. The Kobe's were nice, followed by the KDs. But I will have the pair of the 10s in my collection eventually. But this was a very, very sick shoe here. A lot of people really, really like this. There were also some other big releases by other individuals. They released a dope Nike Dunk Low in 2013. I actually really like this shoe here with the suede and leather pattern. It was real slick, very simple. There was also a SB Bruin Black History Month in 2013. Again, a real simple shoe, but it was really, really dope. I definitely would have copped these if I had the chance, because people probably slept on this quite a bit. And then Serena Williams even had her own BHM shoe, the Marabellas. Now these are actually really dope. I mean, for being a women's shoe, women's tennis shoe primarily, these were hella dope. Love the pattern on it, and I like the way that the basketball signature shoes had a different feel and pattern than the other Nike sportswear kicks. So that was really dope. Jordan released with Just Don a BHM pack. This was fire. This was absolute fire. The fitted, the shoes, I'm sure they were extremely limited at that time too, but I absolutely love these. I wish I could have had these in my collection. But the Jordan brand, like Jordan seems to do with all his player brands, like those mellows are atrocious. I don't understand the color combination behind them. Then they had the Spizikes and the Jordan 1s. Yeah, the Jordan 1s are probably the most passable because they're predominantly black, but yeah, these were all atrocious. That was definitely the worst of the line in 2013. Usually Jordan downplays his signature athlete's footwear. I'm going to be the first to say it. I think anybody that signs the Jordan brand, the design of the Jordan brand sneakers are pretty much terrible, except for a few exceptions. But the 28s are obviously on point. You have the two 28s here. You had the CP3 8s, and then you had the Superfly 2, which is unofficially Blake Griffin's shoe. What really got a lot of people for the 2014 collection were the KDs, LeBrons, and Kobe's. I'm sorry, the KDs and LeBron. That's what I ended up picking up, the LeBron 11s. Hella dope. And then you had the KD 6s, which were a dope shoe too. You also had the Mellow 10s, which I really like. Those Mellow 10s were super dope. Lastly, and I know this is a bit long, but moving into 2015, we have the 2015 sportswear and basketball collection. Most people know of these shoes because it just came out about a month ago. But these are really dope. A lot of people didn't really like them because for them it seemed too plain. I personally like the 2015 BHM collection. It's the black and white pattern signifying the unity among races. And I really would like it because you could wear these with anything. You don't have to really figure out what outfit you're going to rock with these. So I really like these. The Kyries were dope. Those were surprising success. Kyrie shoes are dope. Very simple. They're not the best materials, but for a signature shoe, starting at $110 and then $130 for the special edition or the limited edition ones, you can't go wrong with that. The LeBrons, I had no problem with them, but you know, those are mine. Were to many the least flashiest. The Kobe's were probably the most popular because of the medial and the lateral sides being opposite colors, so those ones probably sold out the quickest. But the one that I ended up going with, and it was a toss-up between this shoe and the Air Max 1. I really loved the Air Max 1 BHM for 2015, but I ended up going with the KD 7. Very sick shoe in my opinion. Again, nothing crazy. You have the patterns that's on all of the BHMs of 2015. Love the strap. The strap is what got me. The strap here, a metallic BHM strap, that's what did it for me. And then the smoky translucent bottom, it was just fire to me. So I copped these on release day for retail. It was an easy cop, and they even had tears well after release date. But this was my favorite of the bunch, along with the Air Max ones. But again, I'm trying to stick to 1 to 2 pairs a month, so I only went with these. But yeah, let me know which ones you ended up getting. If there's anything that I said that was not correct or accurate, again, please leave it below. Let me know how you feel about these history lessons. I'll try to do one every month. Again, I did quite a bit of research to share with you guys, just so you guys have a little bit more understanding and appreciation of sneakers apart from just them looking dope. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in. It's your boy, the Smart Sneakerhead, and a brother is out. Peace.